So now we have our 2 points. All we have to do is write our equation. So what do we have to find first, just like we did on the other one? Slope. So what would go on top for this one?
152.5. Or wait, no, it's 219.6 minus.
I was doing the same thing. 219.6 minus 152.5, and then what would go on the bottom? 10 minus 4. So what would we get on top of it? You'll want your slope to be a decimal also. Some people were trying to plug in this crazy fraction. 67 point what? 4 divided by 6. So what's that decimal? What? 11.2. I think your first homework problem, your slope is something like 0.0019. If you get that for your slope, that's what you got to put in for 10. It's not going to be numbers like 2x because this is real life data. This isn't just a made up homework problem. So now we have our slope, and we can use one of our points. Doesn't really matter which one. 152.5 equals 11.2 times 4 plus b. So 11.2 times 4, would that be what?
1.8.
Not 4.8. 4.8. And then we subtract that over. So what's our y-intercept? What? 107 point. That would be 3, wouldn't it? Taking that wrong, I guess. So that appears to be accurate. If I'd drawn a perfectly straight line, it would probably cross somewhere around 107. And that's what it should do. It's not the exact y-intercept because the real data was at 130. So again, ours is not a perfect fit. It's just a close prediction. That's the goal. So our equation then, our prediction equation, would be y equals 11.2x plus 107.7. That's step 2. Write your prediction equation based on 2 points that you pick. And then the very last thing on all the problems, they will have you plug in a future value. They want to know, looking down there at C on page 87, it says predict the median price in 2014. So since years is our X value, that's where we plug that in. How many years since 94 is 2014? 20. So that's all you have to do is plug that in. And get your value. Somebody tell me what we would expect the house to cost. What? 158. Yeah, it should be way higher than that.
I thought you meant before you added that.
Oh, okay. So the final answer was what?
331.
So about $330,000 is what you would expect it to cost another 10 years down the road, if it continues to increase at the same rate. So let's write some steps down for you to follow. What's the first thing we did? Draw the scatter plot. Lots of points. What do we do after that? Yeah, pick the points, and I would put that with the same step as draw your best fit line. Or line of fit. And then I would do your 2 points. Pick your 2 points and write a prediction equation. And then what do we do last? Do a
Plug in the year.
plug in the future value. But it won't always be a future value. One of your homework problems, you're comparing the hockey goals to assists, and then you'll be plugging in a number of goals. So it may not be a future value. It's just whatever that value is that they want you to figure out. And we did problems 1 through 9, 17, and 18.